This is a special announcement for the Atomic Business Coaching Podcast. If you're a listener, you're going to want to pay attention to this episode.
Looking for clarity and confidence when it comes to decision making for your business? You've come to the right place. You're now listening to the Atomic Business Coaching Podcast.
All right, Tom, we got a special announcement for our listeners, right?
I am really excited about this. I am so pumped. This has been,
I don't care if you're pumped. I really don't. I don't. Sorry for you, but I don't. I care that all of our listeners should be getting pumped about what we're about to do.
Absolutely.
So we're going to make this announcement here today. Thank you so much for listening to us for the past year. We have put 1 year of effort into this podcast, and Tom and I have decided to reposition this entire podcast. And to let you know, we are going to be moving this podcast onto a new platform called Skool, Skool. So what we're going to be doing is we're still going to be releasing our podcast, and you will still get to hear it, but there's going to be about a 6-week delay for you unless you're a member of our free, I'll say it again, a member of our free Skool community. So what does that mean, Tom? What is a Skool community?
This Skool community, this is a revolutionary thing happening. I don't know if people have heard about it, but Skool is this awesome platform that for me makes a whole social media experience so different, so much more intentional, so much more purposeful, and really an opportunity to build awesome communities where people are really helping each other out.
And that is exactly what we want to do. When Tom and I, 1 year ago, decided to do this podcast, the purpose of it was that we knew we were extremely expensive. Okay. There's value behind what we do because of the results we get for our clients. But not everybody is in a position to retain, hire, and work with us. So we launched our podcast so we could give you advice, information, tactics, and value that you could hopefully implement and build yourselves up, build your businesses up. And what we've realized over this time frame is this is just a one-way communication. You're listening to it, hopefully you're implementing it, and some people have reached out to us individually through DMs or emails or other methodology to communicate with us, but most don't get a chance to do that. So the Skool community, what this is this is a classroom, Skool, going to school, right?
Yes.
What we will now be doing is we are going to take our podcasts and create them in more of a lesson format. It will still be casual. We'll still have conversations. Tom will still make fun of me. We'll still hear Tom say the same word 15 times in 2 minutes. But what we're going to be doing is we are going to be intentionally releasing podcasts that will educate purple collar professionals and small business owners to truly grow themselves, grow their business, and get all the success in every aspect of life that they have been dreaming of. So the way this is going to work is on our Skool community, which is going to be called the Atomic Business Academy. So you can go to Skool, Skool.com, and you can search the Atomic Business Academy. Okay, you'll see a little cap like from a college. It's in our purple and blue, Atomic Business Academy, and that is free to join that. We will be releasing our podcast in a lesson format. Okay, we will be doing that twice a month. Okay, so week 1, we'll release our podcast in there as a lesson that you can go through, listen to, and hopefully get information on. Week 2, you will have access to Tom and I on a meeting that will allow you to get live question and answers on either that specific topic that we've spoken about, or some tactics that you've tried on that methodology, or some struggles that you're going through, or even something completely random and off topic. But this is where we feel the value is you can now have direct access to us for free to ask your specific questions. The other thing that's going to happen here is we are building a community in there. And inside of that, you'll be able to connect, comment, communicate with other like-minded business owners that are in the same position as you or have already been there and helped themselves get through something like that. And you'll be able to connect and build something. So what we're doing is 2 podcasts per month and 2 Q&As per month. But then once a month, we will be having a networking meeting that the leaders, and we'll talk about how you become a
Yep.
leader, that the leaders of our community will have access to come in and communicate directly with one another, tell each other who they are, what they do, what they need help with, talk about their products, their services. And again, that is going to be free. So how do you become a leader, Tom?
It's awesome. So there are ways to level up, and it really, you get a point every single time you like or comment on somebody's post. You, by taking courses, which we will be providing to you, which are the podcast episodes. When you look at those podcast episodes and you do the lessons with them and you complete the modules, you get points and you start to level up. And it's very competitive. It's a gamification, which is awesome. And Adam and I have been part of somebody else's Skool community for a little bit now, and it is so much fun when you go in there with more intention about not just earning the points, but actually being there to help other people and talk with other people and learn from other people. And that's what this beautiful platform is about. It's really about building a community so that everyone can thrive, with the absence of people being pushy, salesy, DMing you to make a sale like social media does. And I'm telling you, this is a different environment. People on the Skool platforms want to be there. They have made a conscious decision to be there and to be present. I mean, we have seen this, and we're in a free group. And there is over, in 24 hours, our friend Danny Delvecchio, he brought this group to 100 members in 24 hours. And everybody is just so engaged because they're so excited to be there, and there's opportunities to win prizes. And the best part is, you learn, but you also get some gratification that you're leveling up, and that progress, and showing that progress to become a leader on the leaderboard is such a game changer for how things operate on a community platform.
Yeah, so the intention is, as you complete more courses, as you engage and help others and get help, you will rise up in levels. There are 9 different levels that you can go to. None of this costs money, right? It's all about your completion of what you've done and being an active participant in your own success and being an active participant in helping others be successful. This is the origin story of why we did our podcast. And now we feel we found a home for it that can actually give the result and the outcome that Tom and I always dreamed of. So we're really hoping that you come and find us on Skool. Again, that's Skool.com. And this group, our community there, is called the Atomic Business Academy. Now, there's another piece of news. So I said we're going to be doing 2 podcasts on the Atomic Business Academy per month, but we were already doing 4 per month. So we are still going to be recording 4 podcasts per month, but now we're going to be doing 2 for Atomic Business, and we're going to be doing 2 per month of something that we're going to call the playbook. So the playbook. This is something that I dreamt up in the shower. I don't know, some of my best ideas come in the shower.
This is where Adam thinks best. In the shower. He'd be like, I just got this idea. Let's go.
So I have spent my career being mentored and having mentees. And what I have learned throughout that process is I have given people my playbook. I have said, here's how I have gained success. And the way that I became successful is by asking people, what is your playbook? How did you become successful? So what we are going to be doing, this will also be on Skool, okay? And the name of that community is called Playbook, okay? So you can look it up, Playbook. This is going to be a paid community, but by saying paid, it's really not that much money, okay? It's $9 per month. And here's why it's $9 per month. What we are going to be doing is bringing on 2 expert guests every single month that will record a podcast with us and give all of you their playbook, not only on how they became a success, but they're going to give you the playbook on what they are telling their clients for their specific expertise, what they are telling their clients on how to be successful, and they would usually charge them thousands of dollars for. So we are so blessed that we have this huge group of people that are willing to give back, that they're going to come on here and spend a half an hour or so talking to us and answering our questions on how did they achieve their success and what are they telling their clients to do to be a success. So you will get their inside playbook, okay, for $9 a month. But here's the other part of it. We're going to do that in week 1. And then in week 2, we are going to have that expert come on and do a live Q&A with me and Tom and some of the leaders in that community, some of the standout people who are really showing us that they're actively trying to improve themselves, some of the people who have referred new community members to this, and anyone that Tom and I deems like, hey, they should really be a part of this.
Yep.
So these Q&As will be available for everybody to come in, but we will pick out certain people, 10 to 12 people that can ask specific questions to this guest, okay, that would usually cost them a tremendous amount of money to have that access to that type of person. So this is something that we're super excited about, where instead of just Tom and I telling you things that we've done, we have curated this amazing group of experts to come in and give you their tactics, their playbook, okay, and allow you to have the ability to grow beyond all belief.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell them the special part that we're doing about that community as well?
So the other special part about that community is once a month, we're going to have a mastermind for the leaders of that community. So if you are a top leader, top referrer into that community, a top, doing something totally amazing that we see as a standout, and that will come through what you communicate within the community to let us know that you are doing something exceptional. And we will invite you to be part of that monthly mastermind. And it will be a great opportunity for the leaders of that group to learn from each other, right? That's what a mastermind is all about, is experts coming together to learn from each other so that they could all grow and develop and be on that same journey. And we want to offer that to you if you are a leader of our playbook community. This is such a game changer. I mean, this is so different. This is, and why are we here, Adam, on Skool? Like we are jumping in. This is like revolutionary. Alex Hormozy, who we've talked about so many times, is behind this. He's invested in it. He's committed to investing in it for the year and really making it grow and be something for everyone to grow themselves and to become wealthy. It's not just a one-sided thing where he's going to become wealthy. He wants everyone in the Skool community to share in that. And
well, let me talk about that for a second. So, Alex Hormozy has given back so much to the world in his education without asking for any reciprocation. And I listened to him when he was talking about this. First of all, this is the largest investment he's ever made into anything. And he has said he is committing the entire next year of his time, okay, to make this thing work. But the reason he said he wanted to do it is his mission in life has been to educate people. He believes the school system, not SKOOL, SCHOOL, right? Our school system in America is not what it should be. It's not giving the implementable education and tactical ways to go out and be successful in anything you do, whether you're a business owner, an employee, want to be a musician, no matter what it is. He does not believe it works. So what he wanted to do was help change that. And what he recognized is he's one man with one specialized area of expertise that he could not accomplish this. And he has invested in this platform because he believes that if we can bring more and more people, more and more specialized educators in here, we can literally change the world.
Correct.
And that's what he wants to do. His mission is to educate people properly, effectively, so they can do the things they want to do in their life. So that's why Tom and I are going to stand behind Hormozy, stand behind Skool, and go all in over the next year ourselves inside of this platform. That is also why we are doing a paid community at a very, very, very low barrier of entry, $9 per month. And we are doing a free community. Now, we do have a much, 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 much more expensive community that we do there. That is by invite only. That is not something we're even going to advertise here. The reason we're doing that one is there's a specialized group of people that really need our help one-on-one. So we can only have a certain amount of people in that group.
Yep.
But we are doing that as well. But the true belief that Tom and I have is we can now help change the world. That's why we did this podcast. We want to do it with the education information we have specifically in business for purple collar professionals, but we also want to have the playbook so we can bring on expert guests that could bring information and education to everyone else that works with us on things that we are not specialized in.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for you that we're going to give you this access, okay, both free and very, very low barrier of entry.
Yep.
So look us up. Go to Skool, Skool.com. You can look up the Atomic Business Academy. That's the free group. Or you could look up Playbook, and that is the $9 per month group. All right. So what we will do is we will see you back here in about 6 weeks. So all episodes will be delayed 6 weeks from the Atomic Business Academy, and we'll put them in there so people get the Q&A, and then we'll release them back here. So bear with us or actively engage with us on Skool.
Absolutely.
Have a great day.